They'll run for it with Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
12. Chargers, nothing.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Taylor and the Chargers come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Taylor on the screen. This is Eckler. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Eckler.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out, and he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here in the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd and short.
And 3 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Possession.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And right side, Henry's got it. Taylor's 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
2 yards.
That's a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield. And it just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. He's in his in on a 100-yard gain.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games. Maybe we need to up that a little.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Complete to Kyle.
A huge play there. Cousins to his tight end, Rudolph. 58 yards.
Minnesota.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Cousins again. This pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
And goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Final play of the half. Cousins. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Herb Smith Jr. as time expires in the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Lining up for the point after.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit, too. They show great.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Chargers, nothing. Ty Long set to kick.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 34 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
He was brought down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. Look at the big man rumbling. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So that one will be accepted. Taylor and the Chargers come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Taylor. That one complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And this throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's 2nd down. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Eckler. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Taylor will throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the 7.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 47 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Throwing is Cousins. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point